Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. A lot of moves are taking place in the judiciary that is bringing a lot of tensions and reactions from Nigeria, particularly the southern part of Nigeria. In a moment, we're going to find out why this is so. But before we do so, like you subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, according to the news, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, that's CJN, Tanko Mohammed, has called for the nomination of 6 judges for appointment as Supreme Court justices. In a letter addressed to all judicial officers in Nigeria, the CJN said it had become necessary to fill the vacant positions caused by the death and retirement of justices. You may recall that Justice Olabode Wright Vivo retired from judicial service as at 23rd of March 2021 on attaining the age of 70 years in compliance with the provision of Section 291 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, the letter reads. Earlier on, Justices Nwale Sylvester Ngwata and Samuel T. Osije died on 7th of March 2021 and 28th of September 2021 respectively. 28th of September 2021 respectively. Justices like Mary Odili, Ejimbi Eko and Abdul Aboki will also be retiring from judiciary service in 2022 on attaining the age of 70 years in compliance with the relevant provision of the Constitution. It is therefore necessary to take steps to replace them on the Supreme Court bench without delay. I would be grateful if you could nominate suitable candidates for consideration, bearing in mind that 2 of the slots are for Southeast geopolitical zone, 1 for South-South geopolitical zone, 1 for Southwest geopolitical zone, and 1 for North-Central geopolitical zone, and 1 for Northwest geopolitical zone of the country. In making your submissions in respect of eligible candidates, you are requested to forward 10 judgments delivered in contested cases 2 years preceding the date of nomination in the case of judicial officers, and 10 judgments obtained in contested cases 5 years preceding the date of nomination in the case of legal practitioners in private practice, then certified by competent authorities. You are requested to comment on the character, attitude, and suitability of the candidate nominated by you. Mohammed added that the nominations must be sent in no later than February 28th. There have been a lot of reaction that trailed the statement. Don't forget that Justice Mary Odili trended heavily late last year over the fact that there was an invasion in her home in Abuja, where they said they had a search warrant. On proper investigation, it was found out that it was ill-given and the address was an ambiguous one, of which, though the address written on the search warrant was an ambiguous one and was not properly gotten, the warrant was not properly gotten, and the person went ahead and searched Justice Mary Odili. Fast forward in January 2022, now her name is now enlisted for those who have already attained the years of retirement, about 70. But you need to listen to what Nigerians are saying generally on social media. It will wow your mind. This one here is saying, please, how old is CJN? That's how old is even the Chief Justice, that's Justice Tanko, Mohammed Tanko. That if the likes of Mary Odili is retiring at age of 70, they're wondering, please, they want to know how old is CJN. But one thing I've noticed over the years is that age does not really show in the face. If you take good care of yourself, you could actually look younger. But then people are demanding, a lot of demands are saying that they should make a CJN Tanko's age public for them to decide for them to decide. This one I said, Tanko, you're supposed to also have been retired even before these other judges. All of them have the opinion that Justice Tanko may actually be older than the 70 years. This one here is saying, simply, the truth is Tanko is a northerner, so he may not be retired on time until when the government deems fit. But he didn't. If you check the list as well that he nominated, there were, I think, one from Northwest. So yes, one Aboki, Justice Aboki also is also involved in those who are going to be retired. So it's not only from the south, and that's why a lot of people are raising eyebrow, because some persons were of the opinion that come 2022 marks or 2023, that Justice Mary Odili is looking like the likely option that will replace CJN Tanko as the CGN. Now, fast forward in 2022, Justice Mary Odili is now being considered for retirement ahead of Justice Tanko. But the question is, it's possible. We don't know, because if they're saying Justice Mary Odili is 70, maybe Justice Tanko is less than 70. So Nigerians are demanding that they should know the true age of both Justice Tanko and Justice Mary Odili to decipher. But that's not my jurisdiction. This one here is saying, Tanko, you are also due for retirement. Add your name to the list. Lots of Nigerians are talking so hard. This one here is saying, Tanko retires early in 2023. It is Justice Olukayode Arewoola that will handle all 2023 election matters. He's from Isanyin or your state. How did you know? This kind of permutation and reaction, and how did you know that that's the person that would replace Tanko? Is he privy to classified information? Even Justice Tanko, I doubt if he knows who will replace him. Well, I guess that's a jurisdiction. This one say, please. This one say, so all the justices that are retired are older than Tanko. This two countries safe. Well, I wouldn't know. This one here is saying, how come they are retiring earlier than the CJN? Tanko, Nigerians need to know his age for justice and fairness to be appreciated, please. Or is it another agenda? Somebody asked him, Google is your friend, use it. Okay, this one here is saying, uh, Justice Tanko does it mean that he is under 70? Nigeria cannot be doing this thing now. Uh, look at what is happening. I don't understand what he's trying to write here. This one here is saying, I hope Southeast will this time around nominate young, intelligent judges and not grandfathers in their 70s. Illusion of knowledge has always been the bane of Southeast. Let's be wise for once. There are criteria. If they don't meet the criteria of 10 cases, recent one passed, 5 this and that, there's a criteria. If they don't meet it, they can't become a Supreme Court judge. So it's actually advisable for some of these justices to keep, working hard on their career, keep manning cases, judging cases. It helps their career and their CV. It also buffers their CV, and their work experience. And those things matter when you want to bring anyone to the Supreme Court as a bench, as a justice. That's what we're going to wrap it up. Let's